What's up YouTube, it's your boy Junior aka Semi, and welcome to Semi2 Tech, the channel that brings you everything from product reviews, tech reviews, app reviews, all of the live streaming and live gaming and everything else in between. So if you like all that stuff and more, then stay tuned to this channel. And before we get started with this great new video, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and once the subscribe button has been pressed, click on the bell next to it and select all, so you get all notifications when every time I drop a new video or go live. Also, don't forget to hit that like button right here, and also share the video to all your social media platforms so nobody ever miss a thing from us. And also guys, remember I do have a website you can check out. Come over here, go to semi2.tech, and it'll bring you right here to this page. Look at this great layout web page just for you guys. You can do so much stuff here. Come and check it out. Hey guys, are you looking for some awesome and great IPTV service? Then come and check out typhoonlabs.tv. Look at this page. Look how nice it looks. It has all this stuff here, guys. Look at all this. And prices starting as low as $15 a month. And look, 5 connections, guys. And if you want to try it on for 48 hours, just click on this free trial right here and you get a free 48-hour trial. You can try on for free at no cost to you. But wait, there's a lot more to look at. Look at this great app right here. Look how nice this app looks. Let's open it up and check it out and see how it looks. Look at all this they have here. They got VOD, they got IPTV, and look at all these channels they have. Look how the layout of this app is so wonderful, guys. Trust me, guys, you want to check them out, don't miss out. All right guys, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate all the love and support that you guys show the channel. Remember, want to continue supporting the channel, all you gotta do is like all my videos, share my videos, comment on all my videos, and if you still haven't done so, hit the subscribe button and enable bell notifications so you get notified every time I drop great videos like this one or whenever I go live. And trust me guys, you never ever want to miss a thing. All right, so today, as you can read from the title, guys, I am gonna be unboxing my new Corsair RM1000X power supply for my computer. And you guys are wondering, why are you replacing your power supplies? All right, one thing I would like to tell you guys is, when you buy computer parts, please don't cheap out on it. Buy good brand ones. Why? Because I did buy this power supply, which was 1050 watt. It worked very well for about 8 months, and it just gave out. And you're like, what brand is this? I don't know the brand of it. I saw it online. It was a decent price. It was like $80 for 1000 watt compared to what this one cost was $300. So you do the math. You want to budget out your PC, or do you want to spend on name brands? And this is one of the reasons why I suggest you actually invest in good parts when building a PC, because you'll have stuff like this happens. One day I'm working on my computer and just turned off. And I'm trying to figure out what it is and everything. I did the test with the power switch and everything to test if it turns on or anything. It turns on for like a half a second and then it turns right off. So that means the power supply is bad. It's not producing enough power out. So, or probably one of the capacitors or something inside is messed up. So I can't use this one. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it or anything. Just want to say, if you're gonna invest in PC parts, please invest in good quality parts. So I couraged up and went and bought the, like I said, the Corsair RX 1000. And the reason I got this Corsair is because my whole PC is all Corsair. And another thing, the main reason why I got this one too, is there's no built-in wires that are connected here that runs out and connects to your PC. Everything's all plug and play. Unlike this one, I know I keep going up and down, the wires are coming out and this could be clutter inside your PC. This helps you be more organized when putting your PC together. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go and open this up and show you what it does. But let me show you what the box holds. All right, so I'm gonna come up close here. As you see, the RM1000X, I said RX, but it's all right. And as I said, you just plug in all the plugs here and then connect it to your PC parts. Your hard drive, your motherboard, your graphics card, so on and so on. And what cables does this box come with? Comes with the CPU. This is the main motherboard 24-pin plug. And it has these 2 of these plugs here, 8 of these PCI plugs here, The SATA cables, it comes with 11 of them. Regular old school cables, if you still have these, I don't know if you can see, if you still have these, I doubt anybody uses this anymore. These are old power plugs. It comes with 12 of those, and it comes with this one power supply. This is a special one for special devices that usually will connect to your motherboard instead of the power supply. So here it gives you that option there, and in the back it gives you a brief description what it is. Oh, it comprises of ultra low noise, which is awesome, so you don't have to have a big loud fan. That one was pretty low. It's not that big of a deal. On the bottom gives you all the disclaimers, the 80 plus gold, serial number and everything. More of the description of the power supply, and more here as well. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go and open this up and show you what comes inside, even though we just saw what comes inside with the description. So let's go and switch over so you can see what I'm doing. All right guys, so now I'm gonna open this up here. Put the box over here. Hopefully there's no tape or anything here. Okay. And this is a regular ATX format. All right, so just wanna get a little bit out so I could pull it out from this side here. All right, so this is all in the brown box right here. As you said, it says Corsair right there. All right, let's open this up a little bit more. All right, so here gives you the manual, and I'll give you the manual for all 5 models right there. As you can see, the 550, the 650, the 750, the 850, and the 1000, which I have the 1000, so that works for me. So we're gonna open this up here. Let me bring up the camera a little bit more so you guys can see better. All right, and they put the power supply in this little bag here with the Corsair, so that's cool. That's something I would keep all my cables in and everything. And boom, here is the power supply, the RM1000X, as you can see right there. Let's take it out. All right, so here you see the Corsair brand right there for the fan. Basically the power switch, the power plug where you connect the power source. On top it gives you the specs of this on the name brand here, and here is where you connect all the cables. I'm gonna flip it to so you guys can read this the right way. So here goes a 24 pin one right there with the ATX port, the serial port, the PCI ports, all that good stuff right there for you guys. So that's in this part, and then over here are all the cables, and it comes in this pouch right here with all the cables, which is a nice little pouch too to keep your cables, so that's good. You open this up, and here are all the cables. Here are the SATA cables, the power cables, and then here is the PCI cables and the graphics card cable, and then right here is the motherboard cable right there. As you can see, it's pretty thick and wire. So there's a lot of wires here that I'm gonna probably use some of them, not all of them, because we don't need all of them. As you see, it came with a lot of wires, so there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go switch over to my computer desktop so you can see me putting this in and how it looks. All right, let's go and do that now. All right guys, so as you can see, I do have the PC off. As you can see, I can't have it on because the power supply is bad, so it's completely off. So what I'm gonna do now is take off the door, put this on the side because I don't need it right now. And I'm gonna see if I could just stick the power supply right through here, because sometimes this is gonna get in the way, and then I got my RAM cards right there, so it might not work, but since I have no cables in it, it might be able to put it in. So I'm gonna see if I can put it in to make life a little bit easier. Or I would have to like remove the whole thing on top itself. So yeah, and I don't feel like removing the graphics card, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen this up and put it in through the back. It's a pain in the butt because I gotta basically remove the whole computer, but I don't want to disconnect my wires. So what I'm gonna do is just remove this first. That's the holder for that. I'm gonna move this out a little bit. And I needed to go this way anyway because I have to run the wires and everything. Trying to figure out what that wire's for. All right. And now I gotta make sure I put this the right direction. Turn this around here. And the reason I did like this instead of taking the whole computer down is because I have my wires coming up here that runs in here, and it's a pain to do all that. So let's go ahead and screw this in. So the hard part is done already. Basically, I just gotta screw it back on. All right, guys, so the power supply is back in. Now I gotta run the wires. First wire I'm gonna run is basically the PCI, since it's right there in the front. Since the graphic card actually has two PCI ports, it's always recommended to use two separate cables so you get the maximum performance out of it. Normally people, what they do is you connect one and then connect both of these to there on the graphics card. But like I said, the 30 series has two separate power plugs, so they recommend using two separate wires so you get the maximum power out of your graphics card. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna pull this in here. All right, guys, so I was gonna go ahead and try to put the wires in with the graphics card in there, but as this power supply is a little bit bigger than the other one, a little bit longer, it's not gonna let me do it just right. So what I'm gonna do is just remove the graphics card just to be safe. I don't want to damage the graphics card. This is the 3080 Ti, and the last thing, since I just got it, last thing I want to do is actually ruin it. So what I'm gonna do is just take it out just to be safe, so I don't damage it. This clip fell out again. This clip on this side fell out. That's all right. I'll just put it back in. There you go. So it's out. And this is the clip that holds the part in. So I just had to remove that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and connect the motherboard cable in there. Grab my phone, get some light in here. This makes it more professional and better doing than what I was going to be doing. So I should do it from a different angle. I should have put these wires in first, then put the power supply in. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to put it in. Okay. So it's both in now. Just making sure. And now I'm going to connect the GPU power plugs. So that should be here, on top over here. There's 4 for the GPU. Okay. I got that one in there. Okay. Okay, and I need one for the CPU, which I almost forgot about that one. Forgot the CPU takes its own separate power one there too. So I gotta connect 3 of these, which it comes with it, so that's a good thing. So it's all run right there. Now I gotta run this CPU one on the outside and run it because my CPU plug is right here. So I gotta run it through the outside and run it up. And the funny thing is I almost forgot about the CPU one. That was crazy. Run the wire cable up here. This is a little tight area here. I know I'm gonna have issues with this right here. All right, so basically I run the wires for the CPU over here. I run wire for the motherboard itself down here, the 24 pin. I know you can't see it down here. I put the RAM sticks back in. Graphics card haven't put back in. I do have my 3080 Ti right here, which I'm gonna put right back in now. And once this is put back in, if it lets me with all these wires that I knew was gonna give me a problem when I did this. All right. Clipped it in. Not that big of a deal over here. These 2 wires are for the GPU. Let's stick it in here, keep the wire tucked as much as possible. Let me screw in the GPU card in first before it gets any looser. All right, let me put the bracket back on. Tighten this up so the thing doesn't move. All right, got that there. I'm just hiding my wires as much as possible so it doesn't show anywhere. All right, so I got that one in first. I'm gonna put the second one in. So I got both power wire in. I had this zip tied over here so the wire cables don't touch the motherboard, but I'm probably gonna flip this around later on another day, but not today. I got everything connected. Let's see now if it powers. Oh, actually, let me plug in my video card. All the cables for the video card. Now I'm on stick. there. All right. Now plug in my power. And it should turn on. Oh. All right, guys, look, it all turned on. Everything's shining bright. Just waiting for it to load up. And then once it's loaded up, we're all done. But as you see, now my computer's working once again, back to normal, and got rid of all the problems. All right, let's go back and get my final thoughts. All right, guys, so we installed everything. The power supply has been in there. Everything's running. I checked everything in the computer. Everything's running perfect. No issues. Everything's connected and it's running great now. So my final thought is I am happy with the new power supply. I've been wanting to upgrade the old cheap one to that one. Just, it was a little hard to pull the trigger because of the fact is the price difference. Like I said, the cheap one was like 80, 90 bucks around that. I can't remember. And the new one was $300, $299.99 plus tax and all that good stuff. So, what did I tell you? Invest in your device. If you are building a computer or anything you do, invest in quality products. This time I'm going with a quality product, so it's gonna last a lot longer. You saw what happened when I had bought a cheap product. It broke and I was stuck without a computer for about 3 or 4 days. Yes, I have this backup one right here. I have my laptop. I was fine with that, but my main computer where I do everything on was not in use because I decided to use a cheap power supply. So invest in your products. Don't go cheap on it. I always tell you that. And at one time I didn't want to listen, like, oh, it's only a power supply. It's not a component. Because all my components are name brand, real good brands. So I never had a problem with it. But the power supply, all the things the power supply with. And when my computer didn't turn back on and everything, I was like, what could it be? Is it the power supply? Is it the motherboard? All this? I knew it was the power supply right away. So when I finally took it out and I actually tested it to do the test, it was the power supply and now it's working perfect. All right, guys, so that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little one, not a big deal. But if you did, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button because sharing is caring. And we want to make sure everybody's aware of everything we do on this channel. Just they don't miss a thing, just like you don't. All right? And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below. I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so to the end of this video, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button and enable bell notifications so you get notified every time I drop great videos like this one or whenever I go live. And trust me, guys, you never ever want to miss a thing. Until next time, this is Junior, aka Semi, signing out from Semi 2 Tech. Peace.